In this session now we will discuss how we can configure and deal with various types of declarations, variables in Razor. Just in our previous concept we discussed how do we configure single line, multi-line and inline expressions in Razor. Now we will see how we can declare, configure and use variables. Let us see the point. So now we are going to discuss about variables in Razor. So the first important is Razor variables are by default implicitly typed variables. That means the data type will be determined according to the value assigned, and implicitly typed variables are declared by using the keyword var. Of course, if you are using this Razor engine on the top of C# language, it can use all the C# data types. If you are using on VB, it can use all VB data types. So if it is individually handling, then it can use its variables with implicitly typed. So that is defined by using var. So how we can declare values and how we can access the values? Let us see. So I am showing you how we can declare variables with various values. So I am here declaring variables with various values. I am using a Razor multi-line block. So var some id is equal to 1. It is an integer type of value. So var name is equal to, so some Samsung TV. This is a string type value, and var some price is equal to some price, and this is a decimal type value or a double value. And so var, so MFD, so means MFD year, manufactured year is date time dot now dot year. I got the current year and used it. So it is a date type, it is a number type. Actually year returns an integer type, so it is a number type. And we have var is in stock is equal to true. It is a Boolean type. So we are declaring various types of variables, so of integer, string, decimal or double, date or integer types, and Boolean type of values. Now in order to access and use them, I am using a small logic here. I will create a data list and with data term. So here I will define product ID. I need to print a data definition where I need to get the ID. We can access that reference with @ID. It will get the reference of ID and display. I am defining another data term. Here I am configuring name. So I need to get the product name. It is defined in a reference called name. Fine. I am defining the price, another data term, so price, and we need to configure and access from the reference of price. And here I want to display the manufactured year, and I need to get that year. I will use @MDF year. Okay. And I want to display here is in stock, and it is a Boolean value. Now I need to check a condition, and according to the condition I need to display the details. So here I will use an if condition, and I will check the condition. So is it true or false? We have a reference is in stock. If it is equal to true, is in stock is equal to true, then I will print a data definition here, and the data definition says that available. If is in stock, so is not available, then I will use a condition where a data definition, it says out of stock, So here when we are presenting the information, we are using a Boolean expression to verify the Boolean value, and according to the condition we are rendering the data. So here I declared variables in Razor by using the var keyword, which determines implicitly typed variables. That means now you can observe here the data type of integer, ID is an integer, data type of name is an string, price is a double, and manufactured year is an integer, and is in stock is an Boolean type. And we are using those values and displaying the result. I will just refresh my output and see what we have designed. We are accessing the details and displaying those details. So we have product ID, the name, price, manufactured, and is in stock. So I will change the Boolean value here, is in stock is false. That means it is not in the stock, okay, false. Now you can refresh and see, if it is not in the stock, then it has to render this part of the markup. So let us refresh and see, it has to get that and display say out of stock. So we are declaring the variables, we are accessing the variables and using the variables. That is how variables are declared in Razor View syntax. Now we will learn various restrictions about variables and data types in our next session. Thank you.